6:30. It's day 4, and we're all doing great. I was talking with Alan a little bit longer today, 77-year-old guy, and he arrived in the camp 11:30 last night. Yeah, well, so he got a big smile on his face though. Gotta love that. So today, by the way, it was kind of chilly last night. I actually brought my water into my tent with my Sawyer on it, because I was afraid it was gonna freeze. Tops of my legs are getting a little cold in my sleeping bag, my quilt. So I thought, anytime that happens, I know it's cold outside. So, but it wasn't that bad. Anyways, everybody had a good night's sleep last night. Oh, my pillow. I'm still tired, man. I can tell. Mentally, I'm slow. My pillow, the valve busted. It won't hold air. But I took my sun pants and my frog togs. I just rolled them up like a pillow, and man, I slept like a baby. It's better than the stinking pillow. So I don't know if I'm going to replace it or not. It's an extra piece of equipment. It's always kind of awkward to pack too. So good night. Even though there were a gazillion people in that camp, it was actually a pretty fun place, and people were, very respectful. I'm sure by 7:30, man, it was pretty silent. So it was really good. It was kind of funny though. Once it just barely got kind of dark, you could hear the zippers open in people's tents. They're going out to take a quick pee before they go to bed. But that's another story. So today we are gonna go over Forrester Pass, which is a significant hike in that we're gonna have to go over the pass in the afternoon. I don't think we're gonna get there before noon. I'm not sure. We may. So it's either gonna be lunch at the top, I suspect, or lunch at the bottom. So we need to do that because we have to get into Onion Valley day after tomorrow. By 8:30, there's a pickup. So we still have to do Forrester, and we have to do Kearsarge Pass. And Chris made the schedule early. I didn't even think about it because I made a mistake on the map. And I thought we had 5 miles from where we camped to Onion Valley. Well, it's not. It's not. It's further than that. So it would be quite a push to get there before the pickup. So those combined means today, we need to get over Forrester. And today was supposed to be like a 10-mile day and just push right up next to Forrester Pass on an epic campsite. So we're gonna walk by that epic campsite today. So that's too bad. But it's mileage-wise, it's not a problem. It's just, it will be in the heat of the day when we're going over the pass, and that's not optimal. So let's see. Well, I think that's about it for the day right now. A couple of things happened yesterday that I forgot to mention last night, but my arm's getting tired, so I'm gonna say good day. Day 4, I think it is, not 5 yet. Hike on. So this is the beginning of our day here. It's just beautiful. We hiked out of Crabtree Meadow, and Whitney and all that's behind us. It's just, this is great. I mean, I wish you could have camped a place like that. A place like this and just dry camped it. But Chad and Chris aren't super stoked about dry camping like I am. I used to be just like that. But man, the campsites you get to choose from when you just carry your water to your camper, just, anything here. You can camp anywhere. But Gabrielle and I only started liking that the last couple years, maybe. We ferociously fought against dry camping. So it's still chipper this morning, but I have my puffy on, so I got like all my warm stuff on right now. Oh, except I am in shorts though. So, yeah. All right. So a little bit about yesterday. Yesterday was quite a day. I'm super proud of my body. Feel just literally, I'm so blessed and so thankful that it's working the way it is. But you know, the secret for me really was just like taking over a 5-mile walk almost every day on the beach where I live. Walking on sand and stuff like that is just great. And usually, but not always, I'd say half the time, I'll have a rucksack on. And really, I think the rucksack is what does it. It's a 30-pound rucksack. Literally, it looks like a laptop, but it's just a giant hunk of metal. And you put that like in the laptop part of the toughest bag I could find, day pack. And it hurts. It's not comfortable until after a few days, and then it's comfortable. And what that does, it guaranteed, man. When you put your backpack on, like your real one, it's lighter than the rucksack. And your back's already used to carrying something heavy, and it's like not a big deal. So that initial shock in those first couple days of a pack, where your back is like, "What are you doing to me?" kind of thing. It's just, it doesn't exist. It's weird. So for me, that is like the consistent walking and that 30-pound rucksack. I think especially the rucksack is what does it, you know. And I do some there's a 1,000-foot kind of climb nearby, so I can go to that. And if I do that with the rucksack, man, I'm good. So I think that's why I'm feeling so good. Well, yeah, super cool. So the other thing was really neat is that it's interesting. It's very rare to see one guy hiking solo. It's more common to see a couple, 2 or 3 guys, but it's not unusual now to see a gal going solo. And so you've seen a number of gals that are hiking solo, and we've seen 2 sets of 2 gals though that are completing the JMT, and they're going up to Whitney yesterday, and they were stoked, and they were probably in their like early 30s. It was really cool, or late 20s. They were like so full of energy. They were stoked. That was really fun. And the other thing that was pretty cool is that, you know, I wear this orange shirt that Gabrielle made. Well, you know, on the Colorado Trail, a couple of people said, "Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. What is that?" You know, and then Tahoe Rim Trail, like one person. And the Colorado Trail, remember, was like 5 miles. So for just only a couple people to say that was like really unusual, so shocking. We've had like a dozen people, all ladies, early 30s, say, "Where did you get that sun hoodie?" I'm serious. They're like, "I want to get one of those." And I tell them about it. So that's why I did that special video, because, man, Gabrielle could sell those things. Anyways, I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, it's just like multiple times yesterday people had said stuff about it, and the day before and all that. So great sun hoodie. Thank you, Gabrielle. Got a significant trail sign right here. So if you're coming up from straight behind me, that's your Crabtree, you know, Ranger Station and Mount Whitney. And Bubs Creek, that's where we're going to meet up with the guys, because they're in front of me right now. And then Forrester's 12.8, so that's what we got to get over that today. So, Rock Creek 6.3, yeah. So, whew, it's a good morning. Sun's just starting to come up, and really it's okay if it doesn't right now, because it's a wonderful temperature right now. So, just went out, had to hike up a bit there. I thought it was going to be more flat downhill. But I told you my pillow just basically won't hold air anymore. It kind of does, but it goes pretty quick. So that was a bummer, but I got over that, so I might not even need a pillow now. But the other thing though, I couldn't find my tent stake bag today, which is small and brown. Is the worst color for anything when you're backpacking. It blends into everything. But it's probably stuck in my pack. I just didn't see it this morning. So that wasn't good. The other thing was, I was talking to Chris, my spoon was on a log, but thankfully I had my long yellow string on the end of it. It's like 1.5 feet. I saw it, I'm like, oh my gosh. So I'm gonna have to start double checking stuff because I'm making mistakes, significant, mistakes. Got some big mountains back there. I think we're gonna head this direction, unless we go over this little saddle in front of us. It's a really nice morning. Very pleasant, great hiking weather. Just kind of went up over a little saddle and kind of hugging. But we basically keep going right as much as we can around this big stuff. It's going to lead us into Forrester. Look at that meadow. Whew. Whew. That is gorgeous, man. Super pretty. I can hear Chris and Chad chatting away. There we go. Look at that. Woo! Look at that. So we're not going over there. We're hanging way to the right here. We are going up this valley here to our right. This is such a pleasant morning. This is a different meadow. Got a nice little stream flowing through it. It's super nice shot of the mountain there. Phew. Nice. I'm really enjoying hiking with these guys. Camps are just fantastic. Hey! Whew. I wonder what's on the other side. Wow. All right. Look at this. I think we may go up there. I don't really know, though. We are going to hit that massive plateau today, though. So we're kind of hiking through these middle of these boulder fields right here. Must be coming down that mountain over there. So Whitney's over on that side, that direction. So we passed it. We're going north. The trail is really nice. We're not a little downhill. We do have that giant plain that we're gonna hike over today. So that's gonna be cool. Oh, here come some hikers. Woo! All right.
Well, if I did the JMT again, I would definitely skip Whitney. Like you were saying.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I know. You probably thought, oh, Craig, were you serious about skipping it? I'm like, yeah, if you guys are going to do it, I'm not doing it. Yeah.
Now I understand.
Yeah. It's hard to...
Wallace?
Wallace Creek. All right, so we're dropping down now, which is great, but that also means that we got to hike up out of it, too. There's just, that's just the way it is. So luckily, it's not that far down. And I'm not sure where we're going out. It really depends. You know, we're all headed toward Forrester. So I wouldn't be surprised if it's up here, though, because that's, I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit of a plain right there. We're headed toward that big plain there. And then after that, we head toward Tyndall Creek. But we're not going to camp at Tyndall Creek near the top. We're gonna push over Forrester, but there we go. Hey Chris, here we go, man. Woo!
But yeah, if you start out at south.
We're having our breakfast. Some nuts. Talking about the trail here.
Bathroom on the way out.
So Chad did the navigation, and after we crossed the, what's the name of this creek again? Darn it.
Wallace.
Wallace. After we crossed this, which I'm sure Gene and I we probably just like walked across the same. But we have a 1,000-foot climb until we get to the plain, so there'll be a good payoff for that. That's going to be hard.
Bighorn Plateau.
Yeah, plateau. So this was Wallace Creek. I think me and G went straight across. I think I mentioned that earlier, but wow, I just like zipped right across the top there. Yeah, so this is already, you can see this is significant water here. That's pretty deep right there. So yeah, that was a big crossing. All right, I can see there's some trail signs. The guys are already in front of me. We took off. I put my sun pants on. I got a lot of sun yesterday, but you know, I didn't get sunburned. I think I have a good base. So today, they're basically getting 0 sun. So that'll probably be good for my legs. All right, see what the sign says here. Crabtree, Tyndall Creek, that's where we're going, Forrester Pass. This way, this must be Kern Hot Springs, Junction Meadow. All right. Yeah, so that's where we're going right now. And here we go. It's supposed to be a 1,000-foot climb. I'm not sure how long it is, but 1,000 foot. And then we hit at this big plateau. So we're going to meet at the plateau in case we aren't hiking together at the same time when we get there. And the next stop after that will be Tyndall Creek. So, well, that'll be epic. There's a crossing there as well. So, trekking poles are out because it's uphill, and we'll see how that goes. Well, I did the first part of the climb. That definitely was not 1,000 feet, but there's some nice campsites here. Yeah, you grab your water at Wallace and come up here, and you just get great spots. There's a really good overlook. I didn't take a picture, but you could see all the way across the valley down there. So you can see that if you look close on these trees, they've been burned on the bottom. So there's a fire that went through here. I'm no forestry guy, but it looks to me like this is so dispersed that the ground cover kind of burned, singed the trees, but it wasn't hot enough to actually light the trees on fire. So I think that's the way it's supposed to be when you get the right kind of tree, at the right elevation and the right terrain. But in our modern forest, you don't really get that. Yeah, that's really beautiful. Whew. All right, we're not here yet. We're getting close, but got a really nice view right here. So we came from over there today, and look at those, man. God, I can't see the screen very well. Here we go. I think I got it. I just met a guy coming down the trail from Tokyo. Reminded him, I said, hey, I met a young man from Japan last year on the Colorado Trail. He said, all right, big smile. So that was pretty neat. All right, so where are you guys from?
We're from Troop 413 in Torrance.
Yeah, oh, Florence.
Torrance, yeah.
Oh, wait, Torrance?
Oh yeah, Torrance, California.
California, okay, got it. Have a great trip, you guys. So I just passed a bunch, yeah, as you saw. Hopefully I did the filming right, and I just didn't. I think I got their faces. A bunch of Boy Scouts. Might be one of them there. They're from Torrance, California, and we have an epic valley view right here. With super cool mountains. Woo! Pretty neat. Yeah. So getting close to 11,000 feet. So I don't know if this is the top, but at least this is another section. Okay, go get this. The Boy Scout group, there must have been a total of 20. I'd say about 6 adults. So I met the mom of one of the boys, probably the white bleached one, you know, the guys with the hair. She said, I said, oh yeah, I met them and they were great. She's like, oh yeah, my son's one of them. She said they had a sleepover one morning. I wake up, there's 3 boys there. One with, the Asian one with orange bleached hair straight up. Her son had like white, and the other guy had like green. She says, I don't know what happened, man. She says they're great. And she says, I committed to go on the trail. So she's been training for 4 months. It's all she's been talking about. And her family saying, Mom, stop, you know. She's so into it. Whew. My hands are shaking. Whew. Wow. Gorgeous, man. Whew. Whew. Getting close to the plain here. Starting to open up. Whew. Ooh. It's not easy. I think that's Whitney, that big one. Yeah. It just makes sense to me. All right, Chris is in front of me. All right. Woo! Not even at the top yet.
I was just wondering if you could see it up in the distance from up here.
Oh yeah, man, this is.
So my sense of direction is way off.
Yeah, so you can see like the little pinnacles. I can't tell. There we go. The pinnacles, and then if we went across, and then we go up the top of Whitney, and I can see a bump at the top, but I don't know if that's the shelter. That would just be like, you know, too perfect. Yeah, so we made it to the top here. Woo! Oh yeah, man. Look at this, dude. This is. Woo. Yeah, so we can't see Forrester yet. That's around to the right. Yeah, this is just so cool.
And this.
Yeah! This is so awesome. Oh, man. Still can't get over it. incredible. Chad and Chris dropped down. I'm the only one on the plane right now. Oh, don't say that. Woo! So Tyndall Creek's down here, and Forrester is somewhere, which I will not mention right now, because certain people are listening. It's there. But it's never what you think it is. So we got to hike down this boulder field right here. There they go. Yeah, it's pretty neat. We can see the range here. So we're just over 11,000 feet. So we were like 11,300, I think, on the plateau. So we've dropped, but we're also keeping our altitude because we've been kind of going up in level as well. So that's great. So I think we're letting Tyndall Creek kind of come up to us instead of us dropping down to it, which makes a whole lot of sense. So when we get to Tyndall Creek, Gabrielle and I did not cross Tyndall Creek. We were told it was super dicey, and there was a better way to do it, which is to stay on the right and cross country until the three creeks that merge into Tyndall are separate. And then we crossed each one of those three creeks individually, and that was not a problem. So we're gonna go straight over Tyndall. So that'll be kind of fun. All right, got some signage here on the trail. Chad and Chris right in front of me. So we're on the John Muir Trail. What's this say? Tyndall Creek Ranger Station. Ah, cool, ranger station down there. All right. Well, you can hear Tyndall Creek to our right, so at some point we're gonna cross it here. Chris has got a little hot spot on his big toe, so he's gonna put some tape on that to make sure that doesn't turn into a blister. He says he can barely feel it, so he's gonna take care of that right away. Our pace is okay, so I think we're gonna be summiting Forrester. I wouldn't tell anybody this right now, but I think it's probably gonna be about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So, because we still have to go all the way up this valley and then all the way up Forrester. So we still have a little ways to go today. Even though mileage-wise, it's not that much. It's all uphill. Like from now, probably from this point on, it's pretty much all uphill. All right, Forrester Pass 5. Oh, Shepherd's Pass 3.4. There we go. I thought Bishop Pass cut out here also, but maybe it's Shepherd's Pass. Could be wrong. All right, so I think we're gonna cross here. It's 11:05, and elevation is, I have 10,850, so I think we're gonna get back up to 11 here pretty quick. So it's 11 o'clock, so we're gonna, by the time we have lunch. We're still gonna have a ways to go, I think, before we get to, before we, get to the lakes by the pass. But I can't see the pass right now. It's kind of hidden in the trees in front of me. So this is Tyndall Creek. This was bypassed in 2023. So it's beautiful, right? All right, so I'm not going here. I'm gonna go up here. It's up there. Well, this would have had some water. This is the trail here, and then we're gonna cut across right there. But me and Gabrielle, we camped, I think, somewhere up against the trees there. So that's why this is such an epic campsite, because this is what you're looking at all night. I mean, come on. Woo! So that must be Shepherd's Pass. And then Forrester's up there. So I think 23 we were hacking up on the rocks here because this is all a boggy, wet, moist mess right here. You can see they built the trail up because you can tell it gets boggy. So yeah, we did not go through these trees. We went just above them. So there's the plains. And then I'm looking across the valley right here. So if you look at the PCT hiker videos in the winter, I think they just hike straight up that. It's completely, this whole valley is completely snow. I mean, it's all white, which is just weird to think about. So that must be Shepherd's Pass. I don't know whether you go to the right or to the left up there. And we're coming pretty good. I definitely over 11,000 right now. A quick check. I show 11,250. So hopefully I hit a stream here or a lake so I can stop and there'll be water, maybe a little nap time before we make the final ascent. Mr. Marmot down there? Yeah. Hope he's in the picture. Not sure. Is he there? Oh, I think that is him. Wow, we've cutting across up high here. Really rocky, some sandy type of stuff. It's pretty harsh. Look at that. You see the plane? I got this again. Trail for Shepherd's Pass, which is right down there somewhere. Woo. And I can't see anything yet. I have not been able to see the pass area yet. It's been blocked by what's in front of me right here. So there should be a stream right over here. I'm gonna have to stop for lunch there. Hey, I just passed or they passed me. I know they're going down. A couple from Reno, married a couple years, and it's funny. She started in Mammoth. He started, I think, out of Onion Valley. So they met up. So she's going to be out for a couple weeks, or already has, or something like that. So it's pretty cool. They're stoked. So they said there's water right up here. It's probably right here. So, phew! Dude, we're gonna make it. Way to go! Woo!
Woo!
Yeah. Where's Chris?
Oh man, that looks like a great spot.
I asked somebody, where's the next water? Please tell me it's like right around the corner. Like, yeah, I found a good spot. It's lunchtime. That means one thing: nitro cold brew. good. All right, it is 1:01. I think we're at, I just forgot, we're at 11,699 feet. 11,700 feet. So we have a mile or so, I don't know, until we get to like the last water. It's a significant stream. We're gonna meet there, water up, and then blitz it up to the pass. So I think it's a mile up, something like that. So that's the plan. So we'll see how it goes. Chad and Chris have already blitzed on out of here. I definitely enjoy the breakfasts and the lunches, and they just kind of do a little snack and then move out. So we have a little different style. So it's kind of funny how I kind of get into our rhythms. All right, hike on. Great, epic views, man. You might be able to see Chris back there somewhere. He's back there somewhere up in front of me. See Chris, I did see Chad. He's behind a rock now. Some people coming down. Nice area right here. Look at this. So many ways you can approach this pass, especially if you don't know where the trail is. All right, there's a little waterfall up there, some lakes up there. Getting close to the pass. Can you guess where it is? Can you guess where the pass is? Whew. Chad and Chris are in front of me. They're just going, man. All right, there's Chris. Chad's up in front of him. We're getting up here. Still got a ways to go. Still haven't had our last water yet. Closer, and down here, we couldn't see it when we were at the lake until we passed it, but that was totally frozen except for a little part where we could get water a couple years ago. All right, well, after a quick nature call, Chris and Chad just blitzed ahead of me. So we're heading up to the pass here, obviously. Can you tell where it is? It's the mystery pass. They're moving though, they're doing great, man. They're like this, really just going. Another lake. That has a little bit of snow on it. Nice, look at the cliffs of insanity. Looks like they're taking a quick little break there. Still not up there. I still gotta get that last water. Good sized stream, I think, coming up. Gotta get up out of this first. We're up over 12.3 right now. So definitely Gaining some good elevation. Woo! That's a pretty good sized lake, huh? Oh, and there's the other one. Nice. Woo! You! Get close! Woo! Woo! So we're getting all ready for the final ascent. Whoa, that's pretty close there, man. Woo!
I thought you needed help with this.
Yeah, I do. All right. Thanks, Chris. All right. And there's a gnarly cliff on those mountains down there, just below the snow. It's like just this giant drop off.
Wow.
It's crazy. All right, so here's where we're going. Woo! All right, it is, or we're at 12,400 feet right now, and it is 2:08, and I'm just ready to, on the flat here, before the final and main and massive ascent starts. Here we go. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Another lake. I didn't know there was a lake here. Woo! Man, it's brutal. Here you go. I forgot there was a lake there, and there's another lake up there. Whew. Whew. See the switchbacks? See them? Oh, nice little flat area. Just don't step off the edge. Oh. You're big, man. Believe it or not, right up there, that's part of the trail. Right there. Whew. I think right above me might be too. I'm not quite sure. It's a pretty mellow part of the trail right here, actually. The edge down there, man. There's the trail down there. It's ridiculous, man. Woo! That's a switchback right here. And you see how they just made the trail. That's a trail. steel something in there. We got a trail just overhanging. Wow. Of course, it's like literally straight down here. All right, can you see the switchbacks now? All right. I'm not looking where the camera's pointing. I'm focused on the trail here. I don't know if it looks pretty gnarly here, but when there's snow, this is the scariest part of the entire trail. If it wasn't scary enough already. You think you're gonna get over right here, right? No, you're not. You gotta get past this chute, which thankfully there's no snow there. And you gotta go up these man-made wacky switchbacks. So somehow you can get up there and then you get across. What? Exactly, man. So when there's snow here, this is, I would never do it, but people get their ice axes and they make it. Because if you fall, it's gonna be, you hopefully self-arrest quick. But this is a giant chute there. I've seen guys do this in videos. And even 2 years ago, this was snow-free right here. All this, in fact, most of the trail, you know, I'd say the last half of this trail coming up was completely snow-free, including all this. So, yeah. I can't tell. I don't know if you can see this, but in the snow, see something shiny sticking out of the snow? It's a freaking trekking pole. Well, you know what? When you're faced with doing this, maybe that seems like a better option. Wow. Whew, I don't know if you can see that. I can't see what I'm looking at. It's so dark. But that they're both there. They're so this is what I just went across. A piece of steel there or something. And then you have, I don't want to get too close to the edge. I just don't like, I lean against this side of it. So somehow I go up these little things. All right, and somehow we get up there. All right, so we're at the top of Forrester, 13,000 something. So this is what we're gonna hike down into. Bubs Creek is down here. We'll see how far the guys want to go today. And look at this, this is gnarly, man. So when we did this before, this was all snow. Yeah. I totally remember this because we had to make sure we didn't go off this cliff. I was super tired. I remember that was like, you know, it was hard to walk. I was so tired. Man. Look at that. That's where we're going. You can do anything, man. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah. Like with my work, my boss, because I told him, I go, this is back, yeah, I used to rock climb years ago. I go, I want to, my time off or my vacations, I want to play so hard.
Yeah.
And I'm coming back to work to rest.
Yes.
And my boss is like, what? What do you mean by that?
What, man?
I want to, it's my time off. I want to do something that's hard.
Yeah. You look back on it. Right? It's just, it defies description.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Woo! Stay there, man. Yeah. Woo! Oh, yeah. Lean the right way, you guys. Woo! Here they come, man. Forrester Pass. 13,200 feet, says the sign. Woo! All All right, so, whoops, is that going? Yes, it is. All right, so those guys made it all the way down there already. I've been yakking. So, that's awesome. So, here we go. One switchback at a time. Just already like in 5 minutes, you know. Just gone down so much from the pass. So, still got a little bit of snow here. You know, not much. And it's flat, and then you just have, I'm sure there's this gnarly drop off here because that's where the trail takes you to. Yeah. Nice trail, actually. I mean, this is really, really nice now. That is a gorgeous lake, man. Look at that. Both of those. Now you can really see the bowl right here. Oh, and why you don't want to go off the edge, we can see a little bit of that. Woo! Man. The pass just kind of fits right in there. Looks like there's somebody up there. And I don't know if I'm on the right. You! Gotcha! Chris has got his hands up. There you can see. Dang, I hope I'm looking at the right thing here. It should be Chad, should be like right in the middle right now. There's Chris. Whew. There's Chris. Oh, I can see both of them. All right, so we're gonna go around the back. So we're not gonna go down this face here. But isn't that a nice looking lake down there? This is really pretty. Now here's the whole other side that we really couldn't see. Yeah, whoops, sorry. And then the guy we were up at the top, I said, well, where do we get out of Bubs Creek? And he says, well, there's gonna be some pinnacles. I'm thinking, well, those are like way down there. He says, yeah. I'm like, no way, man. So somewhere, those aren't the ones way in the distance, but somewhere down in Bubs Creek, we're gonna take a right and hike up out of it. So, and then you're in the Kearsarge area. So that's tomorrow's cycle. There's Chris. Oh, that's really beautiful, man. Oh wow, look at the colors, the rock, the veins. We're kind of switched back and now on the right side of that ridge we were on, heading back to the lake. We were up above on top of this. So, hey, here comes a hiker. All right. I said, you're doing it. He's like, here we go, man. Here we go. It's pretty late to be going up the pass, man. These cars. So it's like pretty much straight. I remember this with the snow. This was weird. We did it differently, obviously, but we had to deal with this. We had to come down. So he must have came down over here, because I know we didn't have to go down the cliff. There was snow everywhere. Anyways, it's not here this year, and it's awesome. Woo! Look at that, man. There they are. Woo! I got a lot of good video of those guys. I like it when there's people in the video because it makes you realize just how big everything is. It's easy to forget. Whew. That's what we did. We went up there. Wow, man. Whew. All right, I think I figured some of this out tomorrow. Of course, it could be wrong. So, first of all, we made it down this thing. There's the trail, so somehow we switched back down this thing. Actually, I don't know where that trail goes. We switched back from there, went over that ledge. So somehow we did that. That was pretty gnarly. Maybe that's the winter trail. I wouldn't be surprised. because that leads down here, and then you can cross over to the main trail. So tomorrow, okay, see those just incredibly just badass, gnarly pinnacle things? I think those are Kearsarge pinnacles, and the Kearsarge lakes are on the other side of that. So we got to get around those. So we're gonna go further down, and you can see there's like this, I don't know, just over this ledge, and then it drops into Bubs Creek, but I think we hike up out of that, and then that's how we get around the pinnacles and drop into it. It's something like that. We hike up out of that, so something like that. All right, we got some hikers right here. Woo! All right, well, we are getting down to the green and across the stream here a little bit. It is 4 o'clock right now, and we are at just under 12,000 feet. Wow, we're still up really high. So we're moving. I'm not sure how far we're gonna wanna go. I figure we're gonna drop down into Bubs Creek though, so I don't think we're gonna get to campsite before 5. I'd say, I'm thinking we're gonna be hiking till about 6, is my guess. Whew. All right, man. What does that look like there at the top, right in the middle? Yeah. Well, we got ourselves some water. Super nice stream right here. This thing is built for some serious water, but these taking steps in. Yeah. Clean up, and there's a notch is the pass. I'm gonna head down into Bubs Creek here.
Like these areas around trees, just to be able to set up a little tent.
Oh, wow.
And then they had a friend who was going across, something like that.
All right, Chad is killing it, man. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! You can still see the pass now. Wow, man. I think that's the pass. Here we go. Yeah. So, I think it'd be nice places for lunch down here. The stream's there. We got a nice little lake right here. Well, we're in kind of campsite looking mode. We went past one. There's somebody in it, but we're thinking maybe go a little further. So I'm up for that. However far we want to go. Do know once you get into the Bubs Creek though, it's going to get really woodsy and everything. So you won't have this kind of view. But yeah, there's 3 of us, not 1 of us. So we got to make it work. Gorgeous, so man, it's just like, whew, so pretty. It's incredible, man. I know we're getting in the sun there now. Getting low on battery today. I've done a lot of video. You know, it has been quite a day, and it's already, it's almost 5 o'clock. So while we're looking for a campsite, and we've covered a lot of ground today. It's been really good. Really enjoyed hiking with Chad and Chris. It's been good. We're making it work for all of us. It's just really sweet. So hopefully we got a really nice campsite. We can hang out and relax. Everybody's getting stronger as we're here, longer. When we get into Williamson, we'll have practically a whole day of not hiking, just a couple miles. So once we get back on the trail, then we're going to be charged up and ready to go. So it's pretty good. And we're only at day 4. We're not even a third of the way through yet. Not even what, 20%. We're like nothing. This is crazy, man. Just the beginning. can't imagine what's in store for us all. Wow. So I just stopped off the trail on a switchback because Chris noticed something, because we're not looking backwards now. But look at this. The sun's like right on it. That is so gnarly. Man. That probably has a name. I don't know what it is. Well, then there's some more right here. Wow, and that's we're getting into Bubs Creek. You can see it's super forested. That's where we're headed down into that. So that's really beautiful. Yeah. All right, so we got here. There's a family, husband, wife, 2 boys. So they're going the same direction we are. So there's a pretty good chance we might see them. And again, they seem pretty nice too. So that'd be cool. All right, so we're trying to figure out where we're gonna set up camp. It's like Chris and Chad have their spots figured out. I'm not sure where, but there's spots all over here. Okay, so there's a rabbit up here. He's like right in the middle of the screen. He's munching. I've never seen a rabbit. Only seen one in my life, and that was in Colorado last summer. He was checking me out. I don't know if you can see him. He's got big old ears. If you can see him, see if I can. He's like right here somewhere. He's just munching on the greens. He's in the shadows though, right now. Wow, that's really cool looking. He's not moving. He knows I'm looking at him. There he goes. Now he's a little bit. Wow. Oh. Yeah, he's munching on the greens right there. Whew, that's nice. Chad the Tin Man got
What
his.
I do first?
Look at that. Look at that.
I'm ready.
Look at yeah. Now Chris is still pounding steaks. So I do have my tent out of my pack. Okay, just so you're wondering. Wow. Clearly, you're highly involved in scouts.
Yeah.
Bubs Creek, man. You can walk right out on it. Woo! Check this out, man. Look at the pool. I got a beach right here. I got a beach. I got a waterfall. Come on. My campsite's right up here. Oh my gosh. Wow, if it was early in the day, you could submerge yourself right in there. We will be at a lake tomorrow though, right around lunchtime I think, so could be a possibility. That just makes me feel good all over listening to that water. But sleeping next to a creek comes with a cost. It's cold tonight. And if there is going to be condensation, this is where it's going to happen. Blue sky, baby. Woo! All right, so this is day 4. So I wanted to ask you, so tell us about the pass.
The pass was actually the approach. The Bighorn Plateau was pretty awesome. It's just wide open fields and a lake. But the pass was really cool because it was open and you couldn't quite see where you were going.
Yeah.
And you would go up, for walk 30 minutes and then there's a lake. And then that you had no idea was there. And then you walk 30 minutes and there's another lake. And
that's right.
there were like 4 lakes on the way.
It's so funny.
And then and then you realize you're going through the little notch way up there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So when did you guys figure that out?
Somebody
I'll
told
do
us,
Chris's.
actually. We got kind of close.
Oh, the guy told us. Yeah.
But
Yeah, we asked some guy that just came down. He was like, "Oh yeah, you see that little hole right there? That's where you guys are going."
Yeah.
we were like, how is that possible?
I know. You're
I
still
didn't
like,
see
are
the
you really
trail.
sure?
I couldn't even see the trail. I was like, no, I don't know about that.
I know. Even if he tells you, like, are you, you know, you're trying to figure it out, right? Like, how's that even possible?
It was just like the whole way up, I would look back and look around, and it was just, amazing. Like,
So when you turn,
open.
like when I turn, I go like kind of slow, because in case I get dizzy or something, I was like super cautious. Were you guys like crazy, unusually cautious? I was wondering.
I was
Some of that last
I was
climb
trying
was-
not.
Yeah.
The last little bit, I was trying not to look over to the, off the
Oh,
side.
yeah.
I was kind
It was a drop.
of focused where my steps were going. I was like, oh
Yeah.
god.
No, man. How about you?
Survival mode, yeah.
Yeah, survival
Similar.
mode. Yeah.
It was a little dicey there at the top.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little sketchy.
A little
That-
slip, and it's not going to be pretty.
Yeah, because there was no. It was just like little rocks. Some of that other trail they had sealed like they drilled holes and they put like steel rods or something in there.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I don't think there was anything like that on those
Yeah,
little
some of it
switchbacks.
was the loose scree, and then
It
if you
was.
fall, you're
you're
going
over.
a long ways.
Yeah, it's not like a.
Yeah, I was
you're-
wondering where the guardrails were going up.
Yeah, that's
the
right.
handrails especially.
That's right. Yeah, we were. Oh, yeah, I was talking to the guy. His name was Don. He was at the top of the pass, and we were just talking about how you make it and everything. And we both said that there's no way you could do something like that. California would never build something like that. The liability and the cost alone would just no way. So
Anymore,
yeah, you couldn't do that anymore. So no, that was kind of funny. So did we meet any other? I mean, we met a bunch of people. But
Did you talk about Alan and
See,
Pete
we saw Alan again.
this morning?
yeah, I did that. Yeah, we saw them. So we might see them. No,
When we come back from
Williamson, Onion Valley.
When we
might
come
go
back
see
from
'em.
our resupply, we'll probably
Yeah,
jump
yeah.
them.
Yeah, so they should be at Tyndall Creek, that area. That's where they're going.
They're
right?
just
That's where
Forrester
they're going
tomorrow.
tonight.
Yeah, tonight. Okay, I think they'll make that. I know we're like, could they make it? But yeah, I think they'll get
It's
that.
going to be pretty scary for Alan. I'm worried.
Oh.
I'm worried for him.
I mean, he's got a lot of This is just beginning, right? I mean, this is.
He's done it before, though, right?
I think he has. Yeah.
oh, he's
yeah,
done
so-
the trail many times. He said.
Yeah, so he knows. I don't know. Maybe he's one of those guys that just says, I can do it no matter what. After a while, you just convince yourself you can do it.
Yeah.
And you die or something. It's just I don't know. Anyway, that was it was good to talk to him. I talked to him this morning. That was fun. I didn't interview him though. I was thinking, you guys, did you talk to him? No, I didn't. I kind of wanted to, but I just didn't. Well, is any other people? I mean, just.
We just saw what we think might have been a father-daughter finishing.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's right.
Finishing. I mean, they were at
Yep.
the very end going southbound.
Yeah. There were a number of people that were going southbound. Right? They were finishing
We
up.
saw a Boy
Yeah.
Scout troop.
Oh yeah, the Boy Scout. Oh yeah, I interviewed. No, did I video the mom? Anyway, I talked about it earlier, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Because the first three kids were had the crazy hair, and her. I don't know if I didn't tell you. I told Chris this. So, her son was one of them, like that. So it was kind of funny. It wasn't the Japanese guy. It was the kid. It was the other guy. One of the other ones. Anyway, she told me. You'll look at the video. I'll tell you about it. I'll tell you later. It's pretty funny. So, but they had a bunch of parents. They must have had like 6 adults or something for those kids. A dozen kids and 6 adults or something. So I was really surprised. Oh, and they're from Torrance, California. That's where they're from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I asked them, where's your troop at? So that was cool. So, what else we? I mean, it was all really is about the pass, right? It was just
It was a long
gorgeous.
day. 18 and a half miles.
Oh yeah. Oh really?
Or 18.6, I think.
I think on
Wow,
my watch,
congratulations,
I clocked 19.95 or something is what my watch
Your
was
watch
saying.
is a little aggressive.
Yeah, and I trust the app. Yeah. But that's great. And that
So-
means tomorrow. How many?
Tomorrow we only have about 9.5.
Oh, that's awesome.
So we're gonna have
That's
have
gonna-
coffee in the morning. Take our
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Get out of here a little later, probably.
I'm glad you suggested that. So, yeah. That's gonna be really good. So, okay, let's get the stats here. God, my arm. My arm is so sore from holding trekking poles.
I don't have all.
Yeah, well, it's okay.
All I got
but
is a
we
watch that
trust you.
died mid-route.
Yeah. Well, hey, yeah, you used up all your battery. Did you use up one of your batteries too?
Yeah.
That sucks. All right, so How many steps do you have, Chris?
Well, it says 24,000 and some
Okay.
change, but there's no way that's right.
Yeah.
That's the trekking pole.
Yeah, that's
phenom
24,000. Hey, you know, that's just the reality situation. You know, I'm sorry. I have 33,818, and I only use the trekking poles on the uphills. So, and I didn't do it until we got to the pass. So there was a lot of non-trekking pole time for me.
I just think that
That's why-
whatever it is, like I had more because I had the long, not as long of a stride. So
Oh, there you go. Well, hey, that's true. My daughter, man, she's like the hamster. It's like, really? She gets all these steps. Can't believe it. It's not even fair. All right, calories, I got over 3,000, 3,167.
Well, see, I got you way beat there. I
Yeah.
got 45,
Whoa.
95.
Dude, that's awesome.
Burning some stuff
Dang,
today.
that's like, is that healthy? Yeah, I think
don't
boy,
know.
that's great though.
I was hungry.
God,
I
man,
know that.
you lose a lot of weight. There's no way you can come close to eating that on a trail, which is good because we're going to eat a lot of food once we get into
we're gonna eat
town.
a lot of food on Saturday, though.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna make up for it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. All right, so that was a really good day. I didn't know we did that many miles. Way to go, guys! Gosh, that's great, man. But fourth day?
Fourth day, crushing 20s.
Almost, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Almost.
I was nervous about it, but it was.
Yeah, I was
One
nervous
step at a
too
time,
because once we got it was which was it? Yeah, it was Kendall. Is it no Kendall?
Tyndall.
No, Tyndall.
Tyndall Creek.
Yeah. You were like, I thought, oh man, you look tired. That was because that was before
Me or him?
before lunch, right? You both did, but
Yeah.
Chad looked really tired. I'm like, we still got to go up Forrester, man. No, yeah. That's why. Oh, when I was looking for a lunch stop, I was like, oh man, there's got to find water. You know, luckily we passed a bunch of people, so I got some water. But you already had water anyway, so that was okay. But I just wanted to make sure. Yeah, but I thought, oh man, this is gonna be a really hard day. But you just crushed it the whole day. It was super good, man. I don't know where all that second wind came from. I don't know. Didn't you get some Celsius?
I started with some
Yeah,
today. So
there you go.
tomorrow I'll have coffee, so maybe I'll.
There you go. You did the Celsius.
I did the post-Forrester Celsius. To
Oh,
to
there
get,
you go.
To
You're
get
not
me
gonna
through
sleep
till
tonight.
here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I'll have no trouble falling asleep tonight.
Yeah. No, I know. I didn't. I only had one in the morning. I did have coffee, but that's not. Anyways, all right. So that's. I think that's it for
Day 4.
Day 4, and we're hiking like 17 days or something like that. So we're like just starting. And it's only the second pass. I think there's 13, something like that. So we haven't even got into it yet. So, all right.
That's the biggest.
Good night from Day 4. Yeah, Chad was telling me that if you get in the right spot in camp, you see different peaks here. That's one of them. And then here is another one for tonight. That's pretty cool. It's pretty gnarly. And then over here further, we got this one. It's pretty neat. And there's nothing but those trees in front of it. It's even taller than the other one. It goes up right there. You can see part of it. Yeah, that's pretty neat. Well, everybody's pretty much in the tent.